recently visited All-American Harley-Davidson in Hughesville, Maryland, and I did a couple different demo rides. First one was on a 2018 Street Glide Special, and the other one was on a 2018 Softail Fat Bob. And if you remember from the Softail Fat Bob video, I introduced you to Smurf. Smurf is the general manager of the All-American Harley-Davidson. So when you walk around this dealership and you're looking at all the bikes, there's one that really stands out. It's a 2004 Heritage Softail that's completely Smurf themed. It's totally wild. It's actually Smurf's bike. So what I wanted to do is show you guys that bike today.
Good day to you. Colin asked me how I got my name Smurf. Many years ago in a prior career, I worked for a local food chain, Safeway Stores, and I was an up-and-coming produce manager. And anyway, long story, but my hands used to crack and bleed from all the wet produce and things that I had to deal with. Then I had two young daughters at home, and I'd go home at night, I couldn't even hardly touch my daughter because like, Daddy, your hands are so rough and everything. So after several tries of lotions and things like that, someone suggested I wear these Playtex blue gloves to help keep my hands protected, which it worked. And we had a big inspection of the store, and everybody's cleaning up the store and waxing floors. So I was taking some trash to the back of the store in the receiving area, and the receiving clerk had just mopped and waxed the floor, and I'm walking across the floor, leaving tire tracks on the floor with this dolly. And he comes out yelling at me, "You Papa Smurf look-alike!" He started blessing me out, and he didn't know that it was all on intercom. So the whole store started laughing, and everybody just started calling me Smurf. So that's been 35 years ago, wow. And the name just stuck. I bought this bike from All-American Harley-Davidson. It's brand new in 2004. Everything that was done to this bike, with the exception of the paint, this is actually a stock paint job that came from the factory on the base coat. But the painting was done by a local artist, Shorty Burnett. She's very famous, by the way. But everything that was done to this bike was done here at this shop. The engine work, the lights, chrome, everything was done right here. It's got parts of my life in it. I'm a drummer, I'm a musician, so there's me playing the drums. And I love rescuing dogs, so you'll see that on the back saddlebags. There's bits and pieces of my life all on this motorcycle. I frequent a bar in Colonial Beach, a restaurant called High Tides on Potomac. So I got the owner painted on there as a Smurf. Oh, wow. So different things of my life are on this bike. The floorboards were an absolutely wonderful gift from an exchange student that came over from Japan named Kenji. He was here doing local schooling. He was in metal working for some college, I forget what college of Southern Maryland or whatever. But nonetheless, he loved my bike. He took pictures of it, and he said in his broken English that he was going to send me a gift for my motorcycle. And about 2 months later, I received these floorboards in the mail for my motorcycle. And I'll tell you, I was so joyed. It was unbelievable.
That is a great story.
Yes, that he would do that. I try to take it out at least once or twice a month to blow the cobwebs out of it. And when I do rides for the Hog chapter, I'll get on it and ride it occasionally. But I don't ride it as much as I'd like because of the custom paint. I leave it here mostly so the customers can see what they can get done with their motorcycles right here.
All right, I'm man enough to admit I used to watch the Smurfs when I was younger. I mean, who couldn't enjoy Gargamel and Azrael the cat trying to destroy those little blue dudes? But he never won. They always came back and beat him. Now, Smurfette, she was a little conceited. And Brainy Smurf, like, just annoyed the piss out of me. Other than that, quality entertainment at its finest. So I really want to thank Smurf today. He took a lot of time out of his schedule to film this and talk about his bike and talk about the history of his name. He's a really good guy. Now, if you're ever in DC, it's only about an hour drive south to Hughesville, Maryland. And you should stop by. Stop by and say hi to Smurf. Stop by and see the actual Smurf bike. Really good people there. Thanks for watching. Be good, and I'll talk to you soon.